When did YouTube go wrong? Hi guys, I'm Martin Cliffe. Welcome to another week's video. And just reflecting on a couple of things. I don't know when it was that I realised that YouTube has become something that is completely not what I want it to be. So I guess it's not gone wrong in a sense, but it's gone wrong in terms of what I want this platform to be. And this came partly, a number of realizations, but I was just watching a video from Lizzie Pierce on the 29th of March as I'm filming this. It just came out about how YouTube is basically, it used to be a platform where you could just upload anything and people would upload anything, and it was never about marketing or targeting your audience or anything like that. It was about putting content up there to entertain others and to share your creativity or your point of view or your whatever it was. And then it wasn't. Then it became about analytics and marketing and advertising and brands and selling stuff and all that kind of thing. And for some reason, I didn't notice this, and I've stayed producing YouTube for 12 years now. And yeah, I don't really know how I feel about it. The content I produce, and the content I've always produced, I did try and jump on the AdSense bandwagon early, but didn't get very far with it before things went horribly wrong, and I've moaned about that on several other videos in the past, so I'm not going to go into it here. But I've always produced content because I wanted to produce the content. I've produced stuff that I thought other people might be interested in, sharing my kind of views, my take on stuff, whether that's gear, whether that's life philosophy, minimalism, whether that's stuff about my band, whether it's live performances, whether that's videos I've produced for church, whatever it is, I've shared the content I wanted to share. I have quite literally never taken a cent from it. And that's, I think what YouTube used to be. It used to be about producing content that was about what you liked. And I think it's a real shame that it's no longer about that. That everything is seemingly trying to sell you something. Now, I am not trying to sell you anything, which means that I am not appealing to the YouTube algorithm. I have no interest in promoting brands' products. There are certain brands that I feel very close to and I support, and I buy their products myself, and I would, if a situation came up, maybe encourage you to look down in that direction. So if I was buying a high-end bass guitar, I would encourage people to look down the Mike Lull custom guitars route, because I have several of those and have very much enjoyed both the playing of the instruments and the relationship with the company. The same with Sir Guitars, the same with RJM Music, the same with various brands where it's been, I've supported the product on the basis of what I've got from the product, but none of that has been financial. It's all just a case of resonating with the way the company does business, perhaps. So that makes me, less appealing to YouTube, less appealing to companies to reach out, because that's not what I do. And I don't know. I don't know going forward into this new stage of life, as we move away from crazy consumerist commerce city of Hong Kong into a whole different walk of life in Eastern Europe. I don't know exactly how I fit in with that and how YouTube fits in with my life at this point. I think, as I'm filming this video, is due to go live roughly at the end of May, which means we're 2 or 3 weeks away from moving. So I don't know how much more content I will produce before I move, and then I don't know how long it'll be before I can produce any real content once I get to Bucharest. But yeah, I also just don't know. There is an uneasiness in my heart about YouTube. And I just don't know exactly how to reconcile that with my kind of way of doing things, and whether this is the right platform for me at all. So I don't know. I just wanted to share that because I think it's important. I think it's important to think about, if you've never thought about the commercial aspects of YouTube and the things you are watching, maybe it's time to open your eyes about that. And if it is something that you think very deeply about, and you share my uncertainty, I definitely want to know about that. Tell me in the comments below. It feels really awkward to say like, comment, subscribe. It does help the metrics, it helps all that stuff out, but at the same time it is an uncomfortable thing to say. But yeah, I would very much value your comments, your thoughts, particularly if you've been around a long time. At the moment I'm not planning to stop doing YouTube videos, other than maybe a pause while we relocate. But I'm definitely thinking about it and thinking about alternatives and whether to put my energy into something that is less commercially driven than YouTube has become since YouTube went wrong. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon.